Meanwhile, back here at home, your time is 6:16. No floods or any rain to deal with, Matt, as we wake up this morning. But depending on where you're at, you're dealing with some fog and a little bit of the remnants, I guess, of the fireworks from last night.
It's a combo. We were kind of talking about this earlier. If you go outside, you can kind of smell it.
That's right.
A little bit of that smoke from the fireworks. There's been no wind overnight. So once you launch the firework, the smoke's there, but has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I do think the wind's going to pick up later today and kind of blow it out. But this morning, you may notice, in fact, Matthew, that air quality alert's been extended as well. So let's go ahead and I'll show you some cameras. It's getting tough to see at this time when it's 6:17, sunrise here in just a moment or two officially. When you're in dusk, it's kind of tough to see, but if you look closely, you can see it. Look here towards the Country Club of Indy. See, kind of resting there in the golf course. If you look closely at Morse, we've got a little bit of haze there off in the distance. You kind of have more of a gray sky this morning in Noblesville. In Brown County, you can kind of see it just a little bit as well. So everyone's got a little bit of a different amount. If you're closer to a city and where there were a lot of fireworks being launched, you might see just a little bit more. If you're out in the country a little bit and, you know, the neighbor a mile down the road, they launched some fireworks, you're probably okay. There's also some patchy fog out there this morning. But nonetheless, it is a comfortable start. We're in the 60s and 70s. There's no wind out there now, but there will be a little bit more of a wind later this morning and into the afternoon. We've got a storm system that is on the way. Matthew was just talking about flooding there in Texas. We haven't had really any rain past couple of days other than a spotty little baby shower that's about a mile wide, one or two of those every day, and so most of us staying dry. But when you look off to the west, you do see more unsettled weather. That's our next storm system. Let's zoom out just a little bit more. The low pressure is north of Lake Superior. However, this front will try to come through Indiana. It won't come through, though, until about Monday. So between now and Monday, we're kind of going to stay warm and muggy. But I do think we'll start getting in on some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms you see off towards the west here by tomorrow afternoon. So today's dry. We're still watching it kind of cross the Mississippi, eventually across the Wabash and hit us a little bit later into the weekend. But today's going to be the dry day. So if you are planning more time outside, you said, I can't have Friday's not enough. I got to keep going for the whole holiday weekend. You're going to like your Saturday. It will get toasty, though, of course, like it has been day after day. We're going to get well into the 80s here by lunchtime. Here's noon, 89 roughly, a lot of mid 80s outside the city. Puffy clouds out there this afternoon, but then there could be a very spotty shower. But then you do see some of those rain chances off towards the west, but they don't really come until Sunday. So we'll be dry tonight. It's Pilates in the park at the Indians tonight, and they have more fireworks. If you need more fireworks at Conner Prairie, this is the last night of their Symphony on the Prairie for their Star Spangled Symphony. They also have the 38th Infantry Division Band. They're going to be playing, I believe, at 6:30. So make sure you get there early. But if you are trying to launch more fireworks, Matthew, I've listed the new towns that are going to have fireworks displays tonight. If I missed your town, I'm so sorry. I've tried to get as many on there as I could, but we still have more displays coming up tonight. Weather looks great, but Matthew, we'll be talking about more scattered rain and storm chances for your Sunday. We'll take a closer look at that here in a little bit.